he talks to you like that again, I will say something.
Okay.
I just wanted to tell you.
What happened?
How he talks to you is very disrespectful. And it's very rude. And he also talks to other women like that.
And then he said, and it's not just me, it's like how you treat them.
What?
If anyone should be called an instigator in that house, certainly it has to be Khosi, because what the hell? Like, is it everything someone tells you, especially someone you know that Yemi doesn't like? Is it everything that person tells you that you go straight to Yemi to tell him? Like, of course that is going to get that person aggravated to want to react. What is wrong with this girl? Like, she's basically making conscious efforts to make these two men clash so that it will not seem like, oh, they are fighting because of her.
What are you doing with the beef? Because it's spoiling.
Bro, let me speak.
Yes,
yeah?
Speak.
I've never had a problem with any of you in the kitchen. When he decided to cook, it was like, I'm taking over, to the point where he told Melly, tell your partner I'm taking over.
Jennie, oh, it serves you right. Like, I love the way Miracle put her in her place when they were having this meeting that Tati called. Like, I was just looking at her explain herself over and over again. I'm like, girl, it serves you right. Whatever backlash you're getting, whatever contrary opinion, whatever statement, I mean, derogatory words, whatever it is that is being said to you, you deserve it big time. So yeah, Padu your canoe. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Zinny and I'm back again like I never left. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, and if you're joining me for the very first time, you are highly welcome. The two clips you just watched right now, we're actually going to be dissecting it in this video, okay? So you don't want to miss out on the juicy details. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on your post notification to be notified when I post a new video. Guys, this gist is sweet. Forgetting the fact that it actually happened yesterday, I didn't really have the time to shoot, but I said it's better late than never. I have to actually give you guys this gist because almost it sweets me like a candy. So guys, while Khosi was having a conversation with Marvin, Miracle came and he told her that he wanted to see her, and then she excused herself and they both went for a chit chat, and then he told Khosi that he doesn't like the fact that Yemi disrespects her, and that the next time it happens in his face, he's going to have a conversation with him, like he's going to clear him ASAP. And Khosi was trying to be like inquisitive, like, okay, what happened? What has he said or what has he done that seemed disrespectful to you? He was still emphasizing on the fact that he's actually going to check Yemi in a way that he's not gonna like he's going to confront him and speak to him man to man the next time he disrespects Khosi, his partner. And guys, I really do not understand at this point. This has to be Miracle's strategy, because how can a woman steadily reject you and you keep fighting for her? Like, it has to be a strategy so that probably the viewers will see him as, oh, this is actually a very nice man that wants to protect a woman he cares about. Because I don't understand why you're stressing yourself. Now guys, as usual, the Khosi that we all know went to Yemi and downloaded everything, like everything Miracle said. Not even, oh, someone said this time around, Miracle said he doesn't like the way you disrespect women, especially me, this and that. And as usual, she actually knows Yemi's weakness. Yemi's weakness is when she tells him something that someone said to her about him, that automatically makes that person his enemy. There was a day she didn't want to mention it, and it was like, no, tell me, let me know my enemies. So she knows already that, okay, when she says this thing and she actually mentions the person, that person automatically becomes an enemy to Yemi. And that's how Yemi started going on all and all. Oh, why will he say that to you? What gave him the right? This guy is now doing so much. How dare he? I'm actually going to have a conversation with him. Before he even walks up to me and talk to me, I am going to talk to him. That was when she was not trying to pacify him, that, oh no, don't do that, madam, what are you doing? What are you doing? You've already said it. You've done the damage. You know quite well that Yemi doesn't talk to Miracle. I cannot wait for Yemi to probably confront him, or Miracle to see Yemi disrespecting her and then come confront him, so that it's content we want, so at least we can feed our eyes. Now, that being said about Khosi, Yemi and their toxic situationship, now let's move on to Jennie and Miracle's buzz booze. Why is Miracle always in the middle of anything like this? Ah, God. Anyways, his strategy is paying him. Now, Tati discovered the fact that housemates were going into the kitchen one by one to make food for themselves, and she actually recalled that Jennie was in charge of the kitchen. So she became disturbed and she called for a meeting. Okay, fine, let's trash the kitchen, brouhaha and all that.
Miracle, weren't you the one who said Jennie wouldn't be cooking for the whole week? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Now, while Tati was going on and on about the kitchen problems, now Imeli asked Miracle a question. He asked him if Miracle did not tell him, Imeli, to go tell his partner, Jennie, to stay off the kitchen, that he was going to take charge, and he wanted a yes or a no answer. And Miracle said yes. And Imeli was now wondering, okay, fine, since you actually made that statement, why do you still want her involved in the kitchen? Because the whole issue is that Jennie actually said she was going to cook. She brought out the protein, and the protein almost went bad, and she did not cook. I mean, the food was getting wasted and all of that. So, they had to call for a meeting, you feel me? So Imeli was now asked, okay, why did you even go to ask her in the first place? Why did you think she would be involved after you already told her not to bother about the kitchen duties anymore? Now, in his own defense, Miracle, he said that, he started off as a joke, that he didn't mean it. And in my head, I'm like, that is a blatant lie.
Moving on to me saying Jennie will not cook for the rest of the week. That started as a joke.
Miracle is a pathological liar. For him to open his mouth and say that was a joke, from his diary sections to his little gossips here and there, he has actually been saying it uncountable times that he's actually going to stop Jennie from, being in the kitchen because he feels cooking is her strategy. So why will you now say, when you now have the avenue to say it to her and someone is questioning you, like, that's a joke, that's a lie? Now, Miracle went further to explain what transpired between all of them, that Jennie actually accepted to cook the food, and she actually brought out the protein, which is fish, for her to use to cook the food, and it actually went bad. And he even had to ask Yaya if they could still use the protein, and she said yes, but they had to use it at the moment, like instantaneously. Then he proceeded to keep it in the kitchen, in the fridge, but she told him not to because it would still go bad. And he was now wondering, like, if you knew you didn't want to cook, why did you accept it? Because there were other people that wanted to cook, but since you accepted, everybody decided to stay clear, and you still did not cook. Like, now he now said the reason why he actually do not like Jennie being in the kitchen is because she's so aggressive, so uncouth, and he also mentioned instances where she has been uncouth to him.
There is no reason for you to offer to cook and complain when you're cooking. It is on.
Jennie.
Yvonne and Olivia had to beg me to take some of the soup because I will not be disrespected because of food. I can make my food. Olivia, when they were making pepper soup, and Olivia was holding her plate, and Jennie was, I've seen your plate, I've seen your plate. That is disrespectful. It's not nice.
So while Miracle went on and on, it seemed Jennie wasn't having it, and she wanted to walk out from the meeting. Now, Tati and Kanaga Jr. were telling her not to, like, they were not done with the meeting, that it was going to be aggressive and rude for her to leave. And she was like, no, let me go. I have to go, because from what he's saying now, right now, her reaction is going to be very drastic and very, detrimental to her stay in the house. One that would even cost her probably a strike or disqualification, and she doesn't want that, so it's best she leaves.
You can't walk out because we're not done.
But I want to. Let me go. No. I will come back.
If
please.
no. If
no,
let me finish.
No.
If
My I know how I would act. I know how I would act.
Jennie finally came back and told the house that she wasn't interested in cooking anymore, because Miracle has said to her face several times that her cooking is a strategy, and that she doesn't cook with joy, she doesn't cook with happiness, and it's so sad that she knows how she started cooking for the house, and it was so hectic for her, mixing all of that with combining all of that with her duties in the house, participating in the widget tax, and even interacting with people and building connections. It's been tough on her. So for him to come to her and tell her that she's using that as strategy, or she's frowning her face, he shouldn't do that because it's unfair on her. That since he has already said she should not cook the food, that's it. She's not going to cook the food, so he should leave her alone with the cooking. She's not going to do that. If he's going to meet her in the house or anywhere in the house, it should not be in the kitchen.
He's made a mention like it's a strategy. Cool, take it up. It's 20 people. Do what you want to do, but no, let me finish. If that is where we're gonna meet, I don't want to meet him in the kitchen. Have it.
That most times is even the remarks, the underlying negative remarks he makes. That there was a time she was cooking and she was like, oh, please close the door so that the flies don't come in. And Miracle was like, oh, the new chef's clean. And then when she said that, she was like, you see, that's actually a negative remark. That's a shade right there. And Miracle now changed it, that it was a joke. That's why I asked him, Marvin, did you say we're going to do the dishes? Miracle is a pathological liar, because that was a clear shade. Like, someone said close the door so that the flies don't come, and you're like, the new chefs know how to clean. Because Jennie also said that she's only going to do the cooking, right? She's not going to do the cleaning. So when she cooks, she dishes out the food, then other people come and do the cleaning. She's not going to clean the kitchen because she's done cooking. So everyone needs to, like, participate. If you don't cook, at least you clean. You feel me? So that I feel that's where the shade was coming from, because she doesn't clean after she cooks.
I said, let's close the door so kitchens won't get in. You know what you said? The new chefs know how to clean. There's no flies getting in. Come on, bruh.
If she took it as a personal job to her, that is a personal problem.
So after several back and forth from Miracle and Jennie, the housemates finally agreed that no one is in charge of the kitchen or the cooking anymore. If you're hungry, you want to eat something, you go into the kitchen and you make that thing for yourself. And Olivia was of the opinion that, okay, fine, if we continue that way and the food gets finished, we will all starve. Because since Jennie is saying adamantly that she doesn't want to be a part of the kitchen anymore, and Miracle, on the other hand, is not even handling the kitchen peacefully, there's so much brouhaha here and there, then it's okay. Let everybody just cook for themselves, and everyone just, left the meeting to probably rehearse for their wager. And some of them, when they wanted to make their cookies, that was when they were preparing for the Valentine challenge. So afterwards, Ebuka, the head of house, announced to the housemates that Kanaga Jr. will be leaving the house for medical reasons. He had an injury on his hand or his finger, so he had to be attended to medically, and he actually left the house for the whole of yesterday. He came back this morning, so the housemates gathered around him to motivate him and laugh with him, hug him and all of that, give him just moral support before he left the house. And yeah, he came back this morning and he came with huge energy, a lot of energy. Like, guys, the energy was a lot, you feel me? And it was inspiring the housemates.
So much. I want every one of you to understand that this opportunity is a one in a lifetime opportunity that has been given to us. It is so hurtful that at this point of we living together as one, we still have conversations like South Africa this, Nigeria this.
A lot of people on Twitter and even Instagram found the speech unnecessary. To me, I really find it unnecessary, because I'm like, okay, where is this coming from? Like, some people were even saying, what did they mix in your medication?
Every day I see black boy. This is a dream of a Nigerian boy who is out here to make a name. In Nigeria, we struggle as creatives. And this is time to give your voice to the world, boy.
Trust me, social media is so blunt and not funny at all, so mean. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about this Jennie and Miracle's fight in the comment section. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and also turn on your post notification to be notified when I post a new video, okay?